Hey gamers, welcome to New by Design. Gonna be doing a video on Assassin's Creed Origins. We're gonna be checking out the war elephant fight, Herwennefer. So all these war elephant fights are actually pretty tough, so I'm gonna give you guys a couple tips along the way and recommend a couple weapons to you guys. What I'm gonna be using is the Apepi staff, or Apep staff, and the reason I'm using that is because it has really long range, it has decent damage just because it does attack really quickly, it has a combo multiplier, so if you can get behind the elephant and do a decent amount of combo, which you can do with its special ability, which is super fast attacks, you can do a lot of damage really quickly. As you can see, the damage raises every single attack there. Also, the bow that I'm going to recommend is any kind of light bow, but if you have the composite bow, go ahead and use that one. And the reason for that one specifically is because every time you hit or do damage, it will charge your health a little bit, which is super helpful in these elephant fights because you take a lot of damage really quickly if you don't move out of the way as fast as you can. So also, one thing I should mention about this is your goal really is to have the elephant run away from you, because that's your opportunity to use a light bow to do a significant amount of damage. And I should mention as well, at the start, I'm actually not using my compound bow. I'm using the Smoke and Mirrors, which is a predator bow, and it was just kind of a bad choice. You'll see part way through it, I'll actually go ahead and change it. But there, right there, now you can see with the special ability active, on this staff, Apep staff, because it has that combo ability, you use your special ability and your damage escalates extremely quickly. Like you seen, I think at the end there, it was 580 some damage per hit towards the end. And that's huge. That's your opportunity to take about a 6th or a 7th of this elephant's health just in one special ability, which is a pretty massive amount of damage. So basically what our goal is going to be in this is to get him running away, use our light bow so that we can spam shoot it while it's running away, get it to a point where it's going to be lifting up its hoofs. That's when you know that it's just about to charge a long range, and you should probably at that point get your light bow ready. Once we do that, we're going to kind of keep on working away around the elephant, making sure that we try to go the opposite direction, like run in the opposite direction that the elephant is just about to make his head swing that way, because you want to be able to avoid it. And if you run the same way as he's swinging his head, you're just going to take the brunt of it and do a ton of damage. As you can see towards the end there, in that combo multiplier there, I was actually able to go up to 900 damage, which is pretty huge. But part of the reason for that is for whatever reason the AI got confused and it thought I was actually higher, because there's a critical point right on the elephant's butt. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it seems to be around the tail of the elephant, and that's where you should probably aim when you're going ahead to try to do damage with your light bow. As you can see, also there's a guy up top that is shooting random poison at you, and it kind of causes confusion and all that kind of stuff for you as well. So you definitely want to avoid that if at all possible. You can see right now I've used my special ability again, not probably in the best area just because the elephant is still kind of facing me and turning around quickly, but in the end of the day, I'm just trying to do damage, and you charge your specialty abilities pretty quickly in this game. But the biggest thing with it is you really want to use the special ability as much as you can when the elephant is going to be there for a while. So that's going to be the point after it does the first swing, because then it gives you a chance to go ahead and do a lot of damage before he moves. As you can see, we're just about to switch out the Smoke and Mirrors and put it to the composite bow. And the reason for that, as I said before, is just because it shoots so fast. Like you can see the criticals with it too. Just because I managed to hit that critical part right by its tail there is almost 600 damage each, and you can load these things up and fire fast. In addition to that, you're also able to stand at a fairly decent range here and just start pumping out damage really quickly here. You can see I've also ran out of bows, or ran out of arrows, sorry, but randomly they sporadic. Same as the Anubis fights, you'll randomly just see the packages drop on the ground. You'll be able to pick them up and go ahead and restock yourself. Now that you can see that we're kind of working our way back, I'm just kind of mostly, I think at this point, because of how fast the poison darts or the poison bombs, whatever the heck those things are coming, it's almost just going to be easier to try to go ahead and do this at a range. Although one thing I will say is he's far less likely to throw those at you if you're back behind him there or up tight. So anyways, we're going to keep on going with this, going to keep on trying to go ahead and build my special ability with my bow. Once I get the arrows to make that special ability happen, we're going to go ahead and try to bring the staff up close and see if we can work on those multipliers and getting those done pretty quickly. So you can see we managed to do the, oh, and he's just running away now. Of course, that always seems to happen, but at least this way he turned around, and now we'll go ahead and see if we can do a lot of damage, but he's just turning too quickly for me here. So anyways, you guys kind of see what the point is. You want to try to get him in a position where he's going to stop so that you can continue without missing any shots or taking a break to just crazy put this damage out as fast as you can. When the elephant turns around and does his charge, you want to try to go ahead and get those shots in it, as you can see I'm going ahead and doing now. And again, you can see right there, Some of the criticals are 296 and some of them are just over 500. Big, huge difference with that, and I think that's probably because the critical point is pretty small on this elephant here, or probably on any of them. I haven't actually got to the other elephant fights. If you guys find this useful, let me know, and I'll see if I can get the other elephant fights for you as well. Now you can see I've run out of arrows, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot my last arrow. I can't even remember what bow I'm using right now, but either way, it's just because there's only a little bit of damage left to do. As you can see, we've managed to kill this elephant. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves also a legendary piece of gear, or a legendary gear set, which is the shaman outfit, which I'll go ahead and show you guys as well. Anyhow, guys, if you guys found this video useful at all, I sure would appreciate if you guys hit that like button. If you guys are struggling with anything at all in Assassin's Creed Origins, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments below asking for help on something, and I'll try to get a video out to help you guys out. Alright guys, that's all there is. Thanks for watching.